10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Chaos Esports turn to pick.
Earth Shaker. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Elder Titan.
Chaos Esports turn to pick.
Morphling.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Drow Ranger.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Chaos Esports turn to ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Chaos Esports, turn to pick. Dire team pick.
Send.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero.
Now shall the battle turn.
Prepare for battle.
Have a little humility.
You'll have to do better than that. Another triumph.
To a future of grief.
Bam. In the game. I know you're pro players. Which one?
BL, Phantom Lancer. This is like a 1 silver line, so it's such simple minds.
Such simple minds.
Especially when you like juke them the doppelganger.
God damn it, that is tilting just thinking about it. Gunnar!
You spam an Ember line that I remember. What was it?
Prepare for a lesson?
Yeah,
There's also
Spam
even
that
a
one
Master
lot.
Falters. I like Puck. Puck's gold one is what is this? A game of some sort. And you just do it when you get like a region rune at 2 minutes or a DD and then you walk mid. You're just like, what is this? A game of some sort. And the other mid is always just like, yo, like, what am I even doing this right now?
All incorrect. The best line is Disruptor's gold level 1. He simply says, "They're trying to kill me." No one ever uses it. I spam it the whole game from beginning to end. They're trying to kill me. It's amazing.
What about doesn't Oracle have one that's just, I want to die?
Yeah, Hyundai has one as well. High hate life.
Very depressing.
I like Venge's silver. It's very simple. It's just what?
What? Yeah, that's a good one.
You can just use that anytime.
You like Broodmother's 25?
Which was that?
Oh God.
I don't know if I can perform it.
No, please.
I'm gonna pass. Cap,
Come on,
sounds
Gunnar.
like you know.
No, Gunnar, you do it. I don't remember exactly
What
how
is
it
it?
goes.
I don't know. I'm gonna like create it wrong, you know.
Okay. Go ahead.
that was good. That was good. Well played. Well played.
The slurp.
Yeah, it just has slurping sound.
It just slurps.
That's it.
Just the slurp.
So just you know monkeys forever. That guy's a 25 bird.
Oh, God,
He'll
yeah.
just run around. You see him like in the trees. You see his little spiders crawl behind him. You're just like, oh shit, what's happening? And then you hear a slurp coming from the voice lines twice in a row.
That's the scariest goddamn thing I've ever imagined.
The double tap, like
Yeah.
the slightly overlap
Yeah.
slurping. Yep.
Oh, we got chills.
I'm getting chills over here. Nobody wants to get slurped in the woods by monkeys forever, that's for sure.
One of the more
Monkeys,
annoying ones is also Enchantress. Like, it's like, are you mad? You know, like,
Oh,
she
yeah.
gets level 6, you know, she's hitting you. You know, are you
Shit.
mad? You know,
Jesus.
That's a bad one.
I hate that hero.
Gunnar, do you have an unsung hero or like a hero that you think is good, but your team just isn't on board with?
That I think is good. I don't know. I'm not sure if there's. I think Morph without Shaker is like a good hero.
Oh, interesting.
I think there's a lot of combos that like people
30
aren't
seconds to
utilizing
battle.
like as much with it. I guess. Like
Yeah.
I think even like a Sand King Morph is really good. You get it's basically like triple range on stun.
Yeah.
But you get the Ags bonus,
Yeah.
and you also get 600 more range. So you get like a 3000 range Sand King stun. You can bite in the Sandstorm.
We used to see it picked all the time against these gyrocopters,
Gyrocopters,
and
yeah.
like now nobody ever does that.
Even like Lush, you can turn into Edict Towers and stuff.
Yeah.
You push like there's a lot of these heroes that are good with it, but the worst thing about it is in safe lane, which is mostly played, it's a really weak laner.
Yep.
You get
Okay.
like no stats anymore from your shift.
Even runes here in this game. Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of invasions lately, but a nice trade-off there. Make sure that everybody gets their money and start things off. Of course, as we all know, even I, the stupidest person in Dota, know that this job is literally just get Morphling as much money as possible.
Yeah.
4 dudes making as much noise as they can so Morphling can hit things until he gets his big 2 swords.
If you guys wanna see an interesting thing,
Yes.
that's becoming a trend. If you click on a morph, then you're gonna watch him. He's gonna skill adaptive strike level 1, and that's not the thing that people used to do before. It's mostly for the AC.
Oh my
For
god.
the range
You just
creeps.
secure the range.
Yeah,
creeps?
exactly.
Okay.
And also the morph level 1 is pretty shit. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 1 per second, I think. You get like 20 health per second or 1 damage per second. It's pretty garbage.
I have heard that the Leshrac dance is pretty hated among pro players.
What?
The Leshrac dance, quite
I heard what you
annoying.
said, but
What?
yeah. What? Dude, I love taunts. It's like my favorite are when you don't even click the button. The game like auto does it for you. Like you TP out on the enemy and the game auto dances for you. You deny a rune in front of the enemy, the game auto dances for you. You know.
Is
You
it?
get like a team wipe or a rampage, the game dances for you.
Yeah,
I don't know about that one, but
Valve wants you to BM your enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think tipping
Made
is
that
for?
very clear. Yes, they made that very clear. They could have made it where you could only tip your allies.
but
they
they don't,
very
you know?
specifically put in.
for enemies too. And it says like well played exclamation mark. You know.
League
know
bans
their
you for
audience.
that shit. Valve makes you do it. It's fucked up, actually. All right, anyway, as we see these lanes, it looks like IG's got some strong lane in the bottom, right? top. Morphling's gonna probably get gone on here. There's a lot of magical damage, boys.
Ogre.
That's the ogre.
Well, I'm just saying Morph and Ogre. Morph's job is to be gone on.
He did say will probably, so he wasn't necessarily talking about right now, but
yeah.
you know, in the future.
Like maybe now, you know.
Yeah.
If the Sand King is a mango, he'll pop it. Oh, he does this too.
Oh, that's a lot of mango, Gunner, but he'll be okay on this one.
What a nice item mangoes are. Remember when they built into WoD?
Oh my.
You start the game with like a mango and 2 sticks,
Yeah.
and then you walk to the side lane. You bought your 2 branches. You buy your stick from the side shop.
Good
I mean, I
You
just
like
remember the
3
broken regen as
Yeah,
well.
you get 3 regen from a stick.
Remember when Valve used to make people want to random by giving them a fuckload of mangoes and shit? Like, go ahead, ruin games, go nuts.
Doesn't
Well,
it still
they're-
do that?
It gives them a little bit now. Oh, and there you go. First blood. Great job by Observer. Barely catching that as Morphling was gone on top. What a surprise, assholes. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane.
Oh, Gaga's in trouble. He's going to get stomped up, and he's not going to be able to get this kill on it.
That's pretty good.
It's chaos
pretty
off to a good start.
This would kind of be expected, though, because they do have such a strong... Oh, boy. That,
He's chilling.
their aggro dual lane is like much stronger, right? The Sand King Lesh compared to whenever you're running Earthshaker core, you're kind of inherently giving up a little bit of pressure.
Probably
in
did
the
tower,
lane.
I'd assume.
Yeah.
He denied himself. Yeah.
Compliment an Observer once, give a mouse a cookie, and they'll miss kills for the rest of the game. Great job.
That was a deny.
It was a tower.
The tower killed him, Gunner.
Yeah, you want to look at this tower killing? Someone you want to see
I
that
know.
hero's fine in the lanes, you know?
I need to see death at all times, or I lose.
What about creep death?
Yes.
Is that not important? to
Don't
you?
miss a single creep death, Pop-Tart. Please. Good one, buddy.
One just died in the mid lane. You already failed.
God damn it, Pop-Tart.
You know, the one top's gonna die to tower.
You baited.
All right. So, who do you think is going to be coming out ahead on this laning stage, boys?
I mean, chaos is, right?
Chaos is so far, it's... I mean, both the carries of both teams are really garbage at laning. Like, the Drow's pretty bad, because he has really bad, like, base attack time, and, like, the animation's really garbage. So, it's like... And the Morphling's a Morphling.
Yeah.
So, both the safe lanes are going to do bad. I think mid is fairly even. They're both kind of owning each other. They both have high denies.
That is something that you said that kind of surprised me. You were talking about how Dro like plays pretty fast, and I always feel like I watch these Dro Rangers, and while her timing is better late game, like she does not feel like the snowballing carry that she used to be. It's just like it feels like she loses her lane so badly that she has to take so much time to jungle. You know?
Yeah, but you also jungle like super fast, and it's your hero itself doesn't have to play fast. You like let your team play fast.
Okay, you enable your team.
Yeah, like this Gyro gets 20 damage talent, and he gets like 100 attack speed, right?
Yeah.
Well, like, you know, you're also right about the fact that Joy is insanely strong late game carry because of the low 25. The cooldown reduction, you know, on her items, and also the precision aura. It's very strong.
Yeah, the
Permanent
cool thing-
Shadow Blade, near constant BKB.
Yeah, it's like 60% uptime on the aura on creeps, I think. It's like 30 duration, 50 cooldown or something.
Yeah, you keep thinking to yourself, oh, sweet, we won a team fight and your side lanes are like always pushed in. You're like, how did that happen?
It's Drow.
That's Drow.
Guys, that seems to be the meta, huh? Getting to 25 on these powerful farming heroes. Yeah, Templar Assassin, Drow. What happened? We gotta change things up. Level 30 talents. Think about it.
I like that. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Extend.
What about? Have you seen that item on Reddit that was like, it unlocks your backpack slot?
Oh,
Backpack of Greed?
Backpack of Greed.
Yeah.
If that was in the game, do you think it would ever see any play?
I would have seen playing that last series. The Terror Blade was 70k
For the
net
Terror Blade?
worth.
Oh no.
A little bit of action here on the bottom lane. Does manage to nail that stun, but Drow Ranger a little too risky down there in her nice safe tower. Meanwhile, top lane, a little bit of action on Morphling. Looking for that damage, but they'll... Is the tower even safe up here, boys? It's looking a little scary with all this magical damage. Where's that fat ogre to throw his body in front of him? There he comes, trying to pull. What a scrub. Pulling in 2019.
The cool thing that Quinn did last time he played Gyro with Drow, he didn't go Ags for like 4 or 5 items, I think.
Oh, yeah?
He went like Drums, BKB, Diffusal, Satanic. So I think, because the reason you get Ags is it's basically like pseudo like 200 attack speed or something like that. And so when you have this drought, you don't need the bonus attack speed all the time, right? So you can go more Diffusal, which is really good against the Morph. You burn his mana, he's a low mana pool hero, and then when he doesn't mana, he's real garbage. So I like that build from him last time.
Yeah, can you tell me about the Diffusal on that one? Do you remember that game? Yeah. I know, like, the Diffusal at TI, we all know why he got that, but why in that game? Do you any idea?
Morphling, mostly.
Yeah. Oh, just to get that Morphling mana down?
Yeah, because in the fights, if the Morphling mana is ever low, when he turns into Shaker for the first time, it copies his original mana, right? So it's like, in the middle of the fight, his Morphling, like his Morph is going to run out, and he's going to have to reuse it. And if his hero Morphling is really low mana, it does nothing. Like,
that's true.
He's only going to have like 2 or 3 jumps.
Oh my goodness gracious. That did literally nothing. Why do they do that, boys? Just throwing out the adaptive strike for the 2 damage.
For fun.
Okay.
You just let them know that you are still there on the lane. You know?
What up, bitch?
Yeah.
Okay, neat.
It's like, you are owning me now on the lane, but wait till I get the egg.
Just come at me, punk.
Yeah.
Remember me? Please don't hurt me.
It's also, like, Adaptive Strike is absurdly low mana cost now.
Yeah, it's 80 and a 10-second cooldown, so it's like...
You just get to spam it for every range creep.
Yeah.
Coolio.
Alright, so you guys like the new morph? Like everything about the new morph? Or you like the,
hold on, hold that thought. We're about to see a kill. Getting out of the way there, trying to do something crazy, gets to do nothing as he dies under the pain of the Dream Coil. Oh, and there we go. Ultimate on creeps. That's depressing.
Slacks, what's the lore of Dream Coil?
Oh, I was hoping you'd ask me that. Boys, do you know that one?
Hell no.
It is one of the best lores in the entire game. You are stunned when you break Dream Coil because Puck makes you picture your own death, and the horrific death that you imagine is so scary, it literally stuns you. That is the point of Dream Coil. How effed up is it? Who wrote
Puck is not as cute as he sounds.
Puck is not cool, dude. Oh,
the audience likes that. A free lore gasm in the middle of an event.
A round of applause for lore. I like the summit. Most people.
Right. What's your favorite ability lore? Is that it?
Oh, that is probably one of the best ones. Yeah.
What's another good one? Is there any good lore for other heroes?
Turns you inside out. Yeah, that one's really cool and disgusting.
How does that work when they don't die?
Well, you know,
they just live life inside out now?
I believe that, you know, there's part of your bodies that can go inside out and it, you know, you don't die. A hernia, I believe, is that. So Lyman gives you a hernia and he prolapse your anus. It's horrible.
So when you see him get fingered to death and he doesn't die, but he does walk a little funny.
Oh, God, help! All right, big assault here down at the bottom lane as everybody's trying to go in here. The Ogre Magi doing a little bit of a stun cap.
He's fine.
Is he good?
Oh, he's done so.
He's good.
He's fine, apparently. No, he's not fine at all, actually.
IG got 3 bounty runes, though. Worth it.
Yeah.
All these sacrifice was not in vain. Oh, wait.
Wait, 4?
Oh, sorry. That was a bottle. My bad.
Ywar stole one.
All right.
I've been lied to.
Now they got 3.
There we go. Missile out. Don't think they'll be chasing this one, do you?
Nope.
All right. Nice and safe here from the Lina. A little donk, a little nothing. It's okay. It's okay to get donked here and there as long as you learn a lesson. Cap, I thought you were the play-by-play. I can't keep doing it.
What if I take the play-by-play, then what are you doing?
That's a great question there.
He's telling us lore, so
That's
it's about the lore.
now
for
our 10-minute ad break and talk about lore.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to utilize Slacks, you know? It's like, what's the point of him being on a panel if you can't do anything besides lore? So,
piece of garbage.
So about the lore, is there any other fun lore in this game?
There's plenty, Gunner, and we'll talk about it all day.
There's one little more interesting thing I can share with you guys. Like, if you click on the Puck, he has a bounty and bottle up, right? And the reason why he's not using it is, first of all, he doesn't need to use bottle, but at the same time, bounty rune upgrades every minute. So the longer he holds it, the more money his team is gonna get.
Are you?
Is that every minute or every 30 minutes?
Every minute.
1 minute.
Every minute.
Oh.
Is that real, dude?
Yeah.
It's on the minutes, so it's like he pops it, you know, gets 3 minutes more worth of gold, It's only like 6 more gold. Or
yeah,
something.
isn't it like 5 gold?
Ah, you asshole.
5 team gold every minute.
I got so excited. I thought I was just gonna buy a bunch of bottles and bottle runes all the game.
The bottles auto pop after 2 minutes anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, big ultimate heading up that Morkling, and look who walks right into a puck as well. Oh, nice light striker over Ray there. Taking people out. Drow Ranger doing some damage there.
Wow.
Taken out as well. Oh, no. Can he make it out? Sleepy time, but goodbye. Naughty here.
Oh, I can't believe Jai was trying to fight this.
It's a little risky here.
No, he's good. He's gonna kill
Gunner,
everyone.
I don't know about this.
I heard that before, man.
I don't know if he's good on this one, Gunner.
Jukes the orb, but the multicast is too much for him.
I was talking about Emo. Emo is good.
Emo is good. That is for sure.
Wow.
El Sabra is going for a huge
Oh, here we go. Oh, that is pathetic.
Well, you know, you miss every epicenter you don't cast, you know?
Slacks. Think about the Twitch clip. Imagine if the puck walked up left, he wanted to buy a TP. Saber like hits him with the epi.
Yeah,
That
he
would've
would have
been
gotten a
cool.
whole kill. Holy shit.
Yeah, not what he got.
Nothing. I mean,
Now he also gets a Twitch.
I believe so.
Just a different kind.
I mean, I don't know. I think the casters have to play into it as well, you know. A good clip is something happening and then someone like Cap or Blitz going in and saying something crazy afterwards. No one's going to clip me going, pathetic! That's not very cool.
Please clip that.
No, please don't.
Well, if anything, he earned a couple of Pepegas in the chat without epicenter.
farming Twitch emotes. The Rich Campbell approach.
I mean,
Any cuties here?
Oh, God.
Slacks, what's your favorite Twitch emote?
My favorite Twitch emote is haha.
Radiant's
I had to train myself because it's what I see the most.
Okay, Boomer.
Then when I see it, I
Okay,
go,
Boomer.
oh, that's nice.
Now you think it's a compliment?
They like me.
They're laughing at my joke.
Haha.
It looks like he's smiling.
All right, now what's the lore behind
I think yeah, Slacks is real used to smiles like that whenever he tells a joke.
It is true. My wife, every night, that's the face I get.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm good.
Is this some sort of joke?
All right, back to the game here. As we see, Chaos is kind of grouping up here, 5-7. They've lost that big lead that they had with all that feeding that we saw up top, but
There's a big smoke coming for Quinn. He ignores it. They start tipping away from him.
that was what's happening?
Kaga's real confused right now.
I'm confused right now as the missile comes in. He's going to be able to ult and pick up that kill as well.
And so Quinn basically won the team fight alone.
That was the most alpha TP I have
now he's
ever
dead.
seen. Hell yeah.
Don't worry, Kaka, it was worth.
Wow.
Okay, except Emo died.
No,
And Shaker.
Oh dear.
that's not too bad. You know, picking up some kills on the back end there.
What is JT's build, by the way?
What?
Dire's top tower
Oh,
is
what's his
under
build?
The Earthshaker.
Probably, yeah, 2-4.
Transpacer, Soul Ring.
I'm surprised he went to town at 10, but I guess it's a morphling.
He went
He's
for a
not
mana
nice.
one. You don't really see these often.
Yeah, that's why I was asking about his build, because
Yeah.
I was like pretty sure he had Soul Ring, and if you go Soul Ring, I don't think you need the mana. The damage is really powerful with your enchant totem.
Is this a 4 shaker or 3?
3.
It's
It's 3, right? So
Yeah.
this doesn't make much sense at all because you're gonna end up hitting the
Dire's
enchant
top
totem.
tower is
It's
under
not like the 30 gets amplified though.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter,
yeah.
right?
It's like always
you
30.
still do
You
more
just want
damage.
more
right?
burst, yeah.
Oh man, it's been a long time since I had to actually cast anything. I have this bad habit of dropping in the caster voice. Oh, and here we go. Lena in trouble.
God, I'm back into retirement.
Thank you. But it hurt. I mean, it's hard to just cast in a normal, squeaky voice like my normal one. I have to actually lower the pitch a little bit so it's not as annoying.
So it's bearable for the audience.
Yeah, it is bearable.
has fallen.
I don't know about that one.
Okay, Gunner.
Radiant's
Why don't we chill out?
fallen.
Gunner, I'm gonna ask you a real serious question here that might just hurt your feelings. But how do you feel about the Twitch spam of Goner? Does it bug you?
No, it's nice.
It's
I
nice.
like it, yeah.
Yeah. Would you rather they have any kind of other nickname?
I think that's like the best one so far.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
You know, it's like You gotta have like some name in Twitch chat, you know. Hopefully there's like a good one. I don't know if there's a good one. I only know that one.
Yeah.
Could we click on the Morphling? I wonder like what's his progress on items.
This kid's wondering about shit in the game. Show him some stuff. Here we go.
This is another new build on Morphling people started doing after the nerf of the waveform. Like what used to be the thing is maxing the adaptive strike before the waveform, but after the nerfs, like the waveform is such a shit. It has such a shit range that you actually need to go back to the very old build and max the waveform first.
Oh, here we go, popping out that smoke a little bit. The epicenter comes out on the 2. Getting that damage out dry. Oh, Gyrocopter nailing him with the ultimate as well. The chase down Ogre Magi, making his way out. Puck trying to do what he can, throwing out the orb, but this fat little Ogre, he's got nowhere to go. He's been abandoned. 2 heads are better than dead. He's out of there. Cap?
That was good rhyme.
Wow.
The play-by-play cast into a rhyme. That was good.
That's very good.
2 heads better than dead.
I gotta work
That could
on
be a clip right there.
Gotta work on my LD-isms where you just scream out random shit.
That's worth for like 5 bucks in the chat, I would say.
Alrighty nighty.
I think
Is that how you calculate in game whether it was a good play or not? You're like, you like farm a camp and you're like, if someone's looking at the map, am I getting pogs or am I getting lols?
Yeah. No, it's just like pogs
you
are
blink in, you
Pepegas.
trade a 1-for-1. You're like, was that a pog or a Pepega in the chat?
No, it's just how many of them.
No, it's how many.
Yeah.
So it's like, is like a 1 pog play worth it?
Which one?
Are scanning.
I don't know.
This conversation makes me want to do self-harm. I want to get out of there.
There's a real Zoomer conversation going on right now. How do you guys judge the success of this game? Is IG doing enough with their 4-man? They haven't hit their Morphling timing yet.
Yeah, exactly. So like if the game is looking this and they're already leading net worth on both Morphling and Puck, I think it's going very well.
Okay.
Because it should even amplify more when they get the Aghanims, because that's where the real, like, you know, their drive will start coming.
I mean, the game's a 4v5, and they're like
they're
pretty
going
even.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they're losing by a little, but you know, this like what is it?
Time is ticking.
Little initiation here onto the Earthshaker. He's gonna TP out. No worries. Gunner, now's your chance to say it. He's gonna be all right. He's okay. He's out of there.
For me, it feels like Chaos is kind of okay with the timing right now.
Yeah, I think
maybe because they have enough counters to Morphling.
It's like we said, like this Drow feels good against the Morph. I'm 50-50 on this Drow versus the Morph because I think it's really good if you can like hit the Morph, but when there's like this Puck that's gonna call you with Ags or BKB, and like the Morph will one-shot you through a BKB too.
Yeah.
Like.
And when he gets like Aghanim Scepter and eventually BKB, like how do you stop him from getting on top of you?
You can't. Yeah.
That's a big difference between those 2 drafts that we saw last time. You know, of course, we talked about that mid Rubik, and really, Rubik can't do anything to Drow. But late game, you're right. Puck has a lot of ways that he can pierce that BKB and stop
and there it is. He finished the Axe, but Chaos is hunting him down with a smoke.
He still would prefer level 15 before his Ags.
Yeah.
Because pre 15, the ult's actually pretty garbage. It's like a 20-second duration. And it's kind of, I don't know, it feels really bad. You get like 4 jumps in, maybe 3, because like you can't, it's like there's like the cooldown and like the turning back, so.
But he's ready to fight, you know, no matter what, so. Yeah.
This is like one of the really big power spikes, right?
Yeah.
Right. The next one's going to be BKB for Morph. But
I mean, his power spikes are mostly connected to the levels, right? Like as Gunner said, level 15 tile, level 18, and then, like as you said, like then BKB comes or whatever.
So do you think you're going to wait until level 15?
No, they're ready to fight right now. Okay. But like they want to still be kind of on defensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing with Morph is like,
under attack.
Your first like where you feel good about fighting is 15 because you want the talent, but then your strongest early peak is 18 because you're permanent Earthshaker. Before I think there's like a 60-second downtime between being a Shaker and being Morph. So.
Oh, this makes me sick.
What?
Permanent Shaker, the power spike of Permanent Shaker. God, just kill this hero already.
You don't like it?
No, man. What kind of hero is that?
Did you ever like it?
Well, yeah. Okay, well, no.
Did you like it like 4 years ago?
Oh, shit, this guy's dead. That's an Echo Slam, probably. Thanks, Val, for putting that in there. Very nice. Oh, I guess.
Very nice.
Very nice kill on that Leshrac. Very important. Oh yeah, anyway.
So, what do you think Chaos, like, is Chaos not doing enough? enough right now, or because again, it seems like they're playing pretty passive. Like, what's their timing look like?
I feel like they're just very confident in their draft because last time they won against this Shaker Morph with the same heroes, and they think they're gonna do the same thing. So they don't feel pressured to actually like try to punish this Morph. This is already they missed their timing. I feel like so they're gonna just play on their own. Maybe next Roshan, some Hurricane Pug and draw BKB.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with them because they beat it, but I think there's one big difference between their draft last time and this time, which is they switched out the Sand King for the for the Beastmaster, and the Beastmaster gave them vision and it gave them BKB piercing lockdown.
Yeah.
So like last game, you needed a BKB because there was like so much stuff that catches you, right? There's Drow Silence, there's Gyro, everything. There's less stuns, there's ET Stomps, there's ET Aura, there's all this stuff you need a BKB for.
Yep.
So you get roared and then you still die, right?
Yeah.
True that. Speaking of BKB, Gyrocopter does manage to grab one now, so we might be seeing a fight here as it is kind of peak time for some Gyro. That 10-second BKB, they will be able to spot out one down there. They will be able to jump on top of Alina, not the biggest prize in the world.
That's not enough. They'll probably try to go into the reverse and push the advantage. Oh, there's
and there's that DT Ice Frog on the laptop, hitting it up from Seattle. My boy Drow Ranger gets himself a DPD. Herself, excuse me. Well, it's 2019. I don't know what Drow's doing.
Don't you know the lore?
I do know the lore, but it changes. Shit's like Overwatch, They just retcon people's genders and shit. You don't know what's going on.
Do you know the lore of Overwatch at all?
I know the lore of almost every game. You want to know how sad my life is? Before I go to sleep, I look up lore wikis of games I have no plan on playing. I just read the whole thing for some new card game I literally saw 10 minutes ago. I
once lost the lore of like some random game I was playing, and he's like, "Yes, I know."
Dude, you know the lore of Kirby, bro?
Yes.
It's fucking crazy, but we'll get into it later.
Later, huh?
Later, bro. As we push down on the bottom tower, the puck right-clicking, trying to get something out there, but meanwhile in the top lane, they're looking to dive just a little bit. Lena, what are you doing? Getting caught out again, potentially. Sand King looking for that lady in the trees. Will he find the love of his life, or will she disappear?
Yeah. Reveal him, yeah.
See, that's why you bring the boys to the bar. One guy finds her, and the other one finishes the deal.
Oh, Jesus.
What? In a completely consensual way? What the? Why do you say Jesus? It's called a wingman. What the hell?
I didn't even need
Well, I didn't say anything weird.
that analogy finished.
It's a wingman.
I knew it was
I
weird
don't know if that's a
already.
wingman.
Yeah, well, okay, anyway, Pumpkin, get on the bottom lane. I thought it was cool. It's the summit.
Never change legs.
Oh, shit, takeover camp.
You're sitting next to a child, You're gonna person. This guy's your fan. You're gonna talk like that.
I like this. I thought I'd never change.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
Listen, dude, in case you're looking out for ladies, from the only married man here, wingmen are very good. Okay, it helps. It helps. You always want to have one guy that's like completely obnoxious, and then you're like, bro, leave her alone. And then you're the good guy. Girls do it too. Girls have wing ladies.
Yeah, a very different approach is to get their friend out of the conversation of that guy they're not interested in.
Well, that's what your wingman's for. It is much like World War II.
Fox, who is your wife's wing woman? She failed. She didn't do her job correctly.
Alright, here we go. Tier 2 push medal.
BKB Morph is up. Is he level 18 yet?
Oh no, he is.
He is.
He is.
It's time to pop off.
All right.
Or what?
Kobe.
Quinn's already dead, and they're going to be able to chase down more pretty
And just
easily
like
here
that.
because once it's one pick off, you've got a Puck, you've got a Morphling, Earthshaker. You can't run far enough away from these guys.
All right, chasing down.
All right, guys. Predictions. Is it IG or Chaos right now?
My boy Saberlight all the way.
I'm IG. I'm a fan of.
Wow, really? Come on, Morph Shaker is beatable. We've seen it before, even in the hyper late game. And they still got Drow to deal with that. They got Gyro, two very good late game heroes. Of course, they do have a lot of control this time on IG, but
See, Ice Rogue is on the Chaos wave.
he's on.
I've been a fan of Morph Shaker, since the creation. TI quals.
Okay.
Yeah, we were playing scrims and he's like, yo, Morph Shaker, 22 Savage. One day we picked Spirit Breaker with Morph. That was the first time we thought of that. We're like, 70% status resistance, 5
That
second
is dirty.
downtime.
That is dirty.
That's pretty cool.
The I do kind of agree that IG could just win this game outright in the next like 10 minutes because I think your analysis of the Beastmaster versus Zen King, like they were supposed to do more with this Zen King in this game.
Because you get blink, right? Beastmaster doesn't get blink.
They won't have anything to stop this Morphling from getting on top of a Drow Ranger and just finishing her off because they have no BKB piercing disables.
Because the other thing is both drafts, in a sense, don't have any save. So it's like if you come in on a hero with stuns, the only way you can save that hero is by stunning the enemy themselves, right? But if this Morph is going in with a BKB, no one can save this Gyro. If he gets like bursted, you know, 100 to 0 in a stun, and like the Beastmaster could kind of save with the Roar.
Yeah.
But now they have no saves. There's no like Abaddons, there's no Legions, no Omnis, none of this like save.
What's Puck's build?
Dire are scanning.
Is he
Dagon.
Max Dagon? Okay.
He went Spelllamp this time.
Uh-oh, caught out here in the jungle.
He forced out the wrong way.
Whoops.
Yikes.
And that's a big deal. Without Earthshaker, that's a lot of initiation.
Do you guys use the directional move?
No.
Command sometimes?
I just click really close to my hero.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
I remember,
Too
who
much
was I
effort.
watching? I think BSJ was like figuring it out for like an hour because his Murano would like turn around before he'd leap. And he got really mad, so he like had to figure out directional, but it was like broken with his hotkey, so he's fixing it.
Here we go, Rocket, they jumped, they want to go in, use the Aegis.
The Aegis?
Yeah. Drow still has the Aegis.
Here we go, talking out that Lina. Lina taken out and thinking about takes over Sand King.
Yeah,
actually.
Shaker's dead, he doesn't want to buy back.
There we go.
Nice coil. You should just be able to get out cleanly from that.
That was a clean disengage, you know.
Snaps the coil,
after
shows
two
the
people
dominance.
died. Yeah. Shows the horrible death.
Oh, yeah, so now Quinn knows.
Nobody died after he coiled though.
Yeah, that's true.
But now he's like the horrors of like knowing how he's gonna die next or what?
I mean, it's a vision of how you could die. The
how you could
horrifying
die.
vision of your own mortality, I believe is what it says. So it's effed up.
Yeah, just a little.
So you just stay inside and you don't see it?
Dude, is it like a nice dream if you're like staying in the coil?
Radiant's top
No,
tower
what?
is under
I mean, the whole. Listen, I don't know the ins and outs of the dream coil experience. It's not real, Gunnar. So.
What do you mean it's not real? I just saw it right there.
Well, you're making some fan fiction right now, Guns. You write a book about it.
Let's be honest, have you ever written fan fiction?
Yeah. Man,
Was it about Sorla Khan? Be honest.
No, not like that. Worse, I used to. My first thing I ever did on the internet was I went to the Steam user forums and wrote Team Fortress 2 character fan fiction. Not sexual.
What was your favorite Team Fortress 2 character?
Oh, the
Scout?
sniper.
The sniper.
I loved him. I actually worked at Outback Steakhouse and I would cosplay as the sniper every day.
That's right.
People didn't know.
Dire's middle tower.
I met John Patrick Lowry, this voice of the sniper and of Earthshakers. I asked him to do the sniper voice for me, and I freaked out after he did it. He didn't speak to me again. Sorry, John. Or it was like TI6. We were walking backstage, and I was like, John Patrick Lowry, can you say the piss line from Sniper? And he's like,
Sniper.
and he's like, pigs up piss, and I'm like, oh! And he like looked so scared. Oh, sorry, John Patrick Lowry.
So that's why Machine was on that stage.
Yeah,
with
hell
him
yeah,
rather than
actually,
you.
I think it was. He saw me and he's like, nope.
Don't put me near that maniac.
Anyway, Puck going in, clearing some waves here, the instant knockout, and Morphling just farming away. He's got the Earthshaker. He's become the third hero.
He has the
What's third
BKB
hero?
finish, now he has the Eagle Song queued up. Probably for the Butterfly or E-Blade, yeah.
Butterfly is pretty bad against Drow because he just hits you through evasion anyway.
Uh-oh.
True.
As Gunnar said, he jumped on that gyrocopter and things get pretty scary. The rest of the team goes there to try to protect him. Force staff out. Not going to be dying today, but that was a close one. If they can knock out Gyro, that is a lot of damage for these team fights. Smokey Donkey coming out here. That ain't good. Somebody's looking in troubles.
So this time, Quinn actually changed his build-up from last time. He went the Ags this time.
Okay.
Instead of the Diffusal.
What do you think the difference is?
I'm not sure. Maybe he just thinks...
Yeah, Lina caught out yet again.
Yeah, there's a recurring thing happening. With every smoke, they only catch support, right? So they're not very successful at all.
It might be because they don't think... Because, like, the Diffusal... I forget it was, like, Rubik and Gyro... Or, no, Rubik... What was the other core? What was their offlane? Do you remember in the GFAM game? Bat Rider, right?
Yeah, Bat Rider.
Yeah,
It
so
was
it's like
Bat Rider, yeah.
Bat Rider and Morph. The defuse is like good because you can actually slow them and hit them.
Yeah.
In this game, it's like the puck you're never really gonna hit. The shaker not really gonna show unless he's stunning.
Okay.
So the purge part of it's not really that good except against the morph. It's really bad against the puck. So.
Okay.
So meta question for you here, guys. You're the Lina in this game. You're constantly dying, but you're making them not be able to initiate on the rest of your team. Is that value or is that bad?
You usually drop a voice lines, you know? You just drop some like voice line, you know, when they kill you.
And then that's it?
I mean, you would all chat in a pub, right? But like you can't do it here, you know?
Sure, but doesn't it have some kind of benefit, right? I mean, every time they're looking for someone, they only find Lina. It's not that much. They have to pull back.
I mean, look at the net worth. Look at the puck and the morph.
Yeah, that's pretty...
It's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. What does that mean?
They have a lot of gold.
Oh, is that good?
Died.
That's very good.
Very nice. Drow Rangers keep it up there, though. Look at her go.
She's in creeps too.
He's going he's going MKB on Gyro.
He was queuing up Satanic.
I was about to say, I thought Satanic was built for this game.
Yeah,
but
he bought the Morbid Master and decided to go for the MKB. Probably.
Is Morph going Butterfly? I thought he was going Eagles, or...
He's going E-Blade.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I feel like he should know that it's E-Blade. Most Morphlings go E-Blade just to burst. So...
It's like good save versus Dro, as you said, the evasion doesn't work. So I'm just...
He might change it up once the E-Blade's finished.
Okay.
You'll see like
maybe it's just...
I'd be scared if he like tries to buy a part of it. Like he buys the Diablo, he buys the D-Match, he's like, you know, ready for the butterfly before it comes out, and then it's just an E-Blade.
I thought you wanted Satanic anyway against this Morph Shaker, because you need the heavy stats and the status resistance.
Also, even during the stun lock, you get health back.
Yep. You just pop Satanic BKB fast enough, then they can't really kill you at all.
Yeah.
Now we're getting caught into this typical Morphling Earthshaker battle. Both teams know that whoever gets the proper initiation is the one that's going to be able to win it. And they're both kind of just waiting there, seeing who can get that first leap first. Yeah. We see this a lot happen around the Roche pit, especially these two teams. Roche makes all the difference. Here we go, a little bit of a ding on action on that gyrocopter initiation.
There you go.
BKB, good night, good luck, and goodbye as they just annihilate that gyrocopter, buying back now, trying to get us back into, there we go, Drow Ranger. Not quite being able to get anybody.
Oh, they got to stun the trial.
Oh my good God, there's lasers all over the place. It's freaking Star Wars up here as they're going up to the castle. Gyrocopter about to die back, pops that BKB. Everybody else getting ready on the back line. Puck may be going in again. They do manage to get out that Drow, but a nice force staff getting her out. And here we go, Morphling back in the power of Earthshaker, moving back in one more time. Slam dunk, and you funked out of here.
He's chasing more in the base.
That's, oh my God, fuck! Sorry, you're not supposed to say that as a caster. As he's dead. This is terrifying. That guy's bad, man. He's everywhere.
Yeah, straight into the rush.
Look at those cool guys.
Woo!
I like how IG played this kind of slow, and once they found the opportunity, just ran over Chaos.
I mean, Chaos has got, they're so used to getting those good team fights, but IG's that crazy kind of team that's just going to dive you and see that gyrocopter again, go all in on him after that buyback. Now they can do nothing.
Yeah, it's starting to look really bad for the Chaos.
Yeah. The cool thing about this Morph Shaker is it's kind of like having a core disruptor, where it's like disruptor feels bad when you're like losing, right? Because you can't chase, but when you start winning a fight, you win it harder because of the disruptor, because of the glimpse. And this Morph Shaker, you can't really get away from it. It's like a 4-second cooldown with the 20 talent jump. It's like 2,000 range, 3,000 range fissure, you know.
Disruptor, it's always the +1.
Yeah.
Morph Shaker,
it's
it could be literally
4.
the entire team. Everyone tries to run away and everyone's gonna get caught.
Yeah. What a hero.
You gotta man up, man. Can't be scared. There is no escape.
I mean, I just struggle to see how Chaos structures these fights without a BKB piercing disable to stop this Morphling.
Was the Beastmaster banned?
They banned Axe instead.
Okay. So they just didn't pick the Beastmaster?
They have eyes on a gyro, has no buyback.
There we go, stun on the puck. We'll be able to take that out with the Drow Ranger, and they go straight on top of that gyrocopter with no buyback. Morphling had to bail out, though. Did he?
He's got to stay on top of the Dro.
Ooh. Making his way on top of that Drought Ranger, as you said. He does manage to get silenced though. They're trying to get that damage, but the E-Blade coming out. The stuns, the lightning, the pop from the missile. Could it be enough? Get that Morphling, boys! Stun on top of him. Will they get him? Barely. And the Aegis is down. Now he has a second life to kill literally everyone. As he does his stuns up, silence up the stuns. Can they keep him?
They don't have any vision.
Oh no.
Oh no, they didn't have any vision.
Oh, he's walking away pathetically. Bye.
Oh no.
OS Frog. Ice Frog sitting in his $2 billion chair laughing hysterically.
You say like you don't like this combo.
No, I love it. It certainly doesn't get old. I love Dota.
Level 25 coming for Fly.
Yeah, I think most morphs have been going the wave, double wave. I personally also like both talents. I think are really good.
Yeah.
The right one, you can like basically one-shot waves late game. In team fights, that's a lot of damage. Even when you get in those situations where you really have strength, you can 4 seconds stun like 4 heroes. So I think both talents have their... Oh no.
Yeah, what's that win probability at now?
This is okay.
What? It's still even.
It's still 50-50.
You know what?
Is the Drow Ranger close to level 25 at all?
No. Not really.
1.33
Really?
repeating, of course.
Of course.
Oh, here we go. Missed the stun. Yule's up though. Lina gonna take another bullet for the team here. No problem.
The best part of Lina when you do this is like a 4 position. It's so dangerous that it's 2. Like you have to push out waves, you get killed once, like your game just, you throw away so much gold to the enemy. But as a 4, like you can do this and you're still building up items and creating space for your team. Like he almost has the Aghanim Scepter, I think.
On Lina, yeah, he also got 20. He has the spell amp.
Yep.
So it's going to be probably like 1,000 damage per through BKB. So this Gyro, he'll get bursted now.
Combine that with the Enchant Totem hit.
Yeah, and the E-Blade.
Yeah, one-shotting almost anybody.
Yeah. The scary thing is they don't have this Aegis now, right? So it's like, if this Morph does get locked down, he can die. But getting him locked down is the hard part, I think.
Drow exposed in the mid, hitting creeps.
Is he gonna go for it?
Yeah.
Nah.
Just gonna...
Point of the game, you kind of want to kill like the stun heroes, which is usually the supports.
Oh, here we go. Blind uphill jump in, takes one out. Okay, that seems fine. That's good. No problem.
Alright. It's just dead, I guess.
Nothing broken there.
Yeah, that's what you get for not picking the mark. All right, initiation on the draw. The Force Stab not able to make it up the hill, and there goes the ding. A nice BKB to walk out of there. Sand King up there on the front, making sure that nothing can happen as they look at that sentient sand. It's sand that they can think. You can't push into that. Man, they will push into it.
I mean, Lina fearlessly is hitting, you know.
Yep. Lady with nothing to lose.
like, I've died like 15 times this game. What's a 16th death at this point?
What's the big deal about it, you know?
Looking up on that uphill, stunning those creeps, getting that damage in, and they will be able to stun up that Sand King for a little bit. The range on Lina, they able to hit that tower. Here we go! Action time as they are back.
Gunnar, you said you need to be able to go on the stunners here and fly for whatever reason.
He got overconfident.
He got way overconfident. Now the fight's going to turn against him. Fortunately, Saberlight, Burrow Strike through, doesn't hit James. He still has BKB. Puck is going to be able to dodge the stun at least. Turns around. That's Depth Blind is going to be able to get him away. And that is just the Sand King.
Well, that's sad. But Morphling is dead, so with all of that attention onto that Morph, don't think they can push out uphill without him. That is really the key. You kill the Morph, you stop the push. The boys will have to move back for now.
They did get the tier 3, I believe. Or no, they didn't.
No.
So
Kakai is just about to hit another big timing for him, which is the Aghanims.
Yep.
Yeah, with that, the BKB don't matter no more.
Who's this? Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, could it be? No stun there, but we do manage to get away. Oh, and she shit talks when she's alive. That's not how we do it. Incorrect.
Incorrect?
Incorrect chat usage there.
Do you have like a rule set of like when to chat, when not to chat?
Yeah, after you kill somebody. Not when you fail to kill someone. It makes you look pathetic. No offense, Gunnar.
Courier died.
The courier's dead. Oh my goodness.
That's part of Quinn's Satanic, right?
Yeah, it's his rebirth. Feels bad, man.
All right. Licking their wounds here, waiting for Gyrocopter to get back, and Morphling is now just starting to get back. That is the one strength. You kill Morph, he doesn't have a buyback. He's so farmed, he won't be back for like 5 minutes if you do manage to kill him once. Very strong.
Now he's trying to get Satanic as well. Status resistance on a Morphling who's already hard enough to kill.
Yeah.
Keep controlled. I kind of would like to see an Aghanim Scepter from the Puck now that he has that 420 GPM.
You should.
Of course.
You could also buy a Moon Shard for the boy Morphling.
Would you do that?
Yeah.
You're not even 6-slotted yet as the Puck, and you pass over a Moon Shard to
I'd
your
buy a
Morph?
Solar for my boy.
Damn, Skeeter, I see why you love Gunner.
Damn.
I had to convince him that Solar is a good item for the 1 month straight, so...
No.
What?
Whoa.
What?
He had to convince me that Solar on carries is a good item.
Oh.
I was like, why don't I just buy it, or Universe buys it and uses it on you? He's like, but I want to use it aggressively. I was like, I can do that too for you. And he's like, nah, but I want to buy it on Bloodseeker.
Yeah.
So I had to convince him to not buy it on carries. That was our discussion. If you would
I've
like to,
literally never bought that item, so why is it good?
I don't want to get into it.
All right, don't worry.
you don't want to
about
get into it right now.
Nah.
Why not?
Sounds like an arduous argument.
Let's move on here.
Had,
Morphling farming yet again. What a surprise as they have to TP to go save that bottom lane. A little bit of pushed out creeps here. And Lena going in sneaky little lady.
This is,
She found the drow. She can get that stun in.
She has the Aghanims. The draw is big.
And there we go. Incorrect
She has no
yet
buyback.
again.
What?
Not right, you are. Don't do it like that.
I mean, the thing is with voice lines, if you use it, you have to use it sometimes when you dodge.
Okay, here we go.
Saberlight's gonna get picked off as well.
Both have no buybacks.
Alright, time to end the game.
Yeah, this might be looking like a game.
Now let's not be hasty here, boys.
Third dead with no buyback.
Now let's not be hasty here.
And SVG also dead here.
Now let's not be hasty here, boys. Gyrocopter's still alive. He does have Flak Cannon, which can technically hit everyone in the game.
Correct. And doing approximately, what, 400 damage?
That is correct. As they push down the middle, they don't know.
GG.
Okay. Well, there you go. Get it over.
A GG doesn't mean that much.
Wait till the throne explodes. Okay.
All right, it is
Now it's
officially over.
It wasn't a fake GG call.
Invictus Gaming do pull out ahead on game one with the classic Morphling.